Hello and welcome. I am the Nerdtastic Pirate. Thank you for stopping by my very tiny corner of the internet and giving me just a moment of your time to enjoy the following clip. Alright, good people of the internet, today we are looking at Deathgarden Blood Harvest. Blood Harvest is a major update, from what I understand, to what was probably not a very great game and turned it into something that's actually pretty playable. The game is still in early development, so I got it for basically free when I bought Dead by Daylight for 20 bucks, which I was okay with paying 20 bucks for Dead by Daylight. I understood what it was about, and I had seen some of the gameplay, and I thought that I would get off on it, and I totally do. It's amazingly fun. And this game is also really, really fun to hunt people. I would say this game is much more rewarding, actually, than even the other game. And that is mostly because of the very brutal executions in this game. I've seen some pretty graphic video games in my time, and frankly, this game is up there as one of the most violent, both in execution and in concept of games that I've seen out there. It's up there with Mortal Kombat. You know, it's about as brutal as it gets. This is mostly unedited gameplay. There's a few times where I've sped things up and slowed things down, but this is more or less the general gameplay. I'd say the matches are not necessarily very consistent. I've played in matches where you'll have a team of scavs. There's all 5 of them are on mics, and you can tell they're all working because there's 2 or 3 of them that are harassing you consistently, and then if you start to actually get an advantage, they all come in to aid each other. But the other 2 are off gathering resources. And I've also seen games where the scavs are pretty clearly new. They run in straight lines like the first guy did, and they have new equipment, they don't have any special powers, they've just got their basic abilities, and they're not working together at all. They're all split up. So the way the game is going to go down is pretty dependent on the players in it and what they have, so it varies, but it's mostly fun. So the gameplay is kind of interesting. There's a lot of mechanics that are in it that I don't fully understand, and they haven't been clearly explained to me by anybody that seems to know. You can hack collectible items so that it'll alarm when they try to interact with the object. They'll still get the goodies, I believe, but it sets off an alarm and highlights them so you can find them easier, which is nice. This is the sort of lazy hunter, I call him. He is able to collect items automatically when he's passing by them, which is really, really handy, honestly. And he's really good at flying around the map. He's pretty stamina friendly as far as usage. So these guys have been taking down my drones all game, which is why I don't have drones up. It seems like there are ways to permanently take down drones. Some of the players that I've watched other Twitch players talk about this, and I've talked to them, and I've interacted with them and asked them about things, and it seems like there is some very serious knowledge variation, both in content and structure. So I don't honestly know. It's kind of a weird place to say, but I'm playing a game and I don't honestly 100% understand or know the rules. So I'm just trying to work on doing the stuff that does work for me, and frankly, my best advice to you who are hunting out there, if you notice that people are taking down your drones, stop putting them up and just save those batteries for when you get in a chase and you're in an area where you know they're around, like this clown. That's what it'll do. It'll light them up red like that. That makes it so you can find them. Ooh. Yeah, this is the medic. this is the medic that saved those other people. I was lucky that I ended up following her and not the other one. So we're gonna execute her. And I didn't slow down for this video to watch the execution. I will, in future videos, make sure I get some good shots of that so that people can enjoy the mechanic as much as I do, because it is amazing. It is super brutal. And that guy totally went to the left. You could see him in the video, but I hadn't noticed him at the moment in the gameplay. There's that guy had used an ability to make like a duplicate that looks just like him running around, but you saw that I didn't shoot at it. That's because it wasn't very convincing. And this guy is an idiot. He's just hanging out in this building. So we're gonna kill him. He doesn't want to run. I don't know why he doesn't want to run. He's just letting me reload and, you know, recharge my abilities. So, and now he's downed. So we are gonna slow this down. And I will say, I was glad I was able to include that bit. They do, if they're on an elevated platform like that, the drill absolutely comes through that and into them, and then down back into the ground. It is amazing. It looks beautiful. It's an amazing animation. It is glorious. Dead by Daylight has nothing on this game, honestly. This is a much better game, and the scavs can honestly, if you have a solid team of scavs, they can really harass you to the point where... So experienced scavs will give you a hard time, unless it's just me sucking. I'm not sure. This is the game. This is Blood Harvest. It's a fantastic... I think it's a fantastic game, and I look forward to improvements, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate your time and your consideration. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment down below. And until next time, this is the Nerdtastic Pirate signing off.